Hello, Chandu. You know, Chandu, how I really am. Each day there's something different. Not easily to say to you every time. Each day there is different content. Well, it's always the same mind, but there's always something slightly different, you know. Hello, Mike. Yo, sunshine. Sun is always shining. Hello, Parag. Of course, casual Mike. All the time, actually. Very often. I'm playful all the time because I don't see life as something so serious. Parag, life is going, don't worry. All the time. Well, if you're asking what feelings are there in me today, well, mixed feelings. The funny questions are starting. Yes, Michael, do that. Why? Well, I don't know. Yo, Joseph, thanks, man. I wanted to do today a musical stream, but just had no time to do preparation. So there will be some kind of musical action tomorrow, I guess. Hello, Romil. Sorry, Joseph. Tomorrow there's not gonna be lofty and deep. Tomorrow there will be something random. Vintage dude. Well, why should I leave my room if this is my home? Parag, don't worry. Outdoor streams are coming as well. They will happen when they will happen, but they will happen. Today's topic, Romil, is about relaxation. Because I notice in everyday life that either people are totally not relaxed or they seek relaxation in destructive ways. They seek some super short-term relaxations. But you know how it is with these topics of live stream. The topics change all the time during my live streams. This is just something you can keep in your mind. Think about it. Parag, well, you are somewhere you are complicating relaxation, because relaxation is relaxation. There is only one way how you totally relax. Explain how to relax? Well, while I'm holding this stick, my arm is not relaxed. When I just relax it. Let go the stick. Arm is into relaxation. So with relaxation, it's super simple. Letting go everything, that's all. Yo, Jackie. Paragat, well, you know how to relax your body. Try to do the same thing with your mind. Parag, you think that human mind doesn't relax? Parag, but when your body is relaxing, the blood is continuing to flow through your veins, even if you are relaxed. And you are still relaxed. Your body is still doing the breathing process, all the processes, yet you still can be relaxed. So does mind has to stop for you to be able to relax? Casual Mike, I don't know what is priming the mind. Can you put this in other words? Yo, yo. But today's live stream topic about relaxation, I mean, in general, do you feel like you are relaxed? Do you honestly feel like that? Parag, yes, that is your mind's work to do that. Parag. You must understand what is the mind. And actually, whatever is there in your mind, well, that's your mind. Illusion that something has to change in your mind in order for peace or relaxation. Well, this is actually keeping you from deepest possible relaxation. This is holding you from it. Feeling that something has to change in your mind. Yo, 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 new name. New name today is before full moon live stream. So that's why I wanted to add word relaxation to the title. Casual mic, well, I haven't done that casual mic intentionally, but of course my mind has been exposed in many ways. New name, man, you're going through phases of life. So new name, what's the worst thing that you're going through? Mini, you know why I don't have answer to you? Because that is just not my reality. Someone who has experienced that or experiencing that will know for yourself, because it depends on lots of factors. It depends on you and so on. I cannot give you answer to that because that is not my experience. No, Loki, I do not do drugs. Yo, Justin. Jackie, I didn't know you hear the background music today. But yes, I have small background music, light background music today. Yomer. Well, okay, new name, fight these patterns. Do whatever you want with these patterns. Either way, it all happens for you in the end to see what is this inner fight. And will these patterns leave you alone through fighting them? Sein, the greatest inner peace can be achieved by exposing in you the one who wants to achieve it. Exposing the feeling of you that drives your life. Yo-Yo Hannah Montana. Nice to see you as well. Sorry, new name. Yes, I blew away your problems, dude. Now you're free. Your problems, actually, psychological problems, are blown away if you only sit with them peacefully. Thank you, Cosmos, for peaceful and kind words. Soham, keep the $100. Buy food for homeless people. Give those $100 for charity. But not to me for doing something like that, dude. Random guy. Well, lots of things are happening here, in this moment. But in these live streams, well, they are mostly self-inquiry type. Just observing the mind. Zane, the thing is, knowledge is only small fragment. There are things that are beyond knowledge. But they still exist in this moment. Knowledge is just something that can help a little bit. I don't have words for many things. Especially if we talk about realization of no self. And what follows that. No, new name. New name, as you probably know, maybe later after the stream. Maybe not. Hello, El Paul. Casual Mike. Forget about all the states. All states that can be reached. They are just states for your mind. It doesn't matter. You are actually free of all the states. No states are needed to hold them, to reach them. Just realize that your mind is spontaneous happening. You are not doing your mind. You are not moving your mind. Your mind is not the problem. Content of your mind is not a problem. Feeling of some states, words of some inner states, it's just content of mind. Idea of you is just content in mind. See how all of this is fading all the time. These ideas and states and feelings, they come and go all the time. And there will never be actually fixed you, fixed inner center that is some kind of real you. Also, consciousness. Consciousness is also something for ego. But maybe I'm getting too far about what I'm saying. For some of you, well, probably it is like that. Yes, yes, happy birthday, Adiva Singh. Very happy birthday to you. Yeah, now it starts. Zain, it's all good. It's all cool, brother. I don't follow religions. I actually never followed religions also in my early path. But I have followed knowledge of some gurus. It led me to inner emptiness, inner stillness, and then I followed only to direct experience of diving deep into the place that mind is afraid of. A place that's somehow opposite of thinking. It really helped me. It was my main practice. Zane, I actually don't know if, well, I personally don't use terms like more enlightened. I don't see how enlightenment is final something. Putting something into words, actually, that's not too important for me. Just experience life, anything that is life, always in this moment, that's all. But of course, as more time you spend, the more experience you have by living without fixed inner self, a belief to some kind of self. Well, the more you change, life around you changes gradually. Your inner world somehow changes. Relationship with everything changes. Yet the content stays. Thinking about what to eat in dinner, those are definitely not my thoughts, dude, because I ate dinner already. Purpose of being here. Well, Rudra, there is no one purpose. Being here is very simple. It just is. If you hold on to some purpose, well, that's something that you hold on to, not some kind of actual purpose. You know, Rudra, I was into finding myself for many, many years. And you know what? Till you try to find yourself, your higher self, you are missing out. You're just chasing your tail. Well, I know that you don't have tail, probably. Okay, new name, then we will play. If you will be bad today, new name at chess, then we will play later. I'm just existing. Without even rooted feeling of me. Idea of me is just another thought that can play with all the other thoughts. None of the thoughts directly define who am I. Yet all of the thoughts are part of me, part of this universe. Yo yo DC. Interesting that you're seeing me that way. I'm really just a random dude. Totally nothing special. Just that my perception is different. And inner peace and freedom is observed more directly than in chaotic mind that's full of beliefs in separate self. DC Clark, um, you know DC Clark, I remember myself that well, I was definitely thinking about lots of things. How works the mind of person who is free and empty and peaceful. And I never got answer. You also will not get answer to that. Because there comes just one moment of full realization about what is your mind. And after that, everything starts to settle slowly, not right away. DC, if I was you, DC, I just would ask to myself all the time, what is holding you back? And remember that whatever you think about enlightenment, or whatever you think about me, dude, that is your perception. Also, if it's a good perception, this is just something in your mind. It may not be true, or it may be true. But you will know only by not trying to know actually. By total relaxation. New name, dude. Three people broke into your room and tried to bring you to rehab center. New name. Okay, don't say more, but well, that's really experience. That's really experience you're going through. New name, but really, how do you see it? What has led you to this point? And your parents seeing you like that? At Harva, no one wants that. But believe me, this question, this thing in you will not have such a big impact over you if you will see what is this question or thing that bothers you. How does it come to you in your mind? Does this feeling of not wanting to die defines who you are? New name. Dude, you're always laughing about these things on your own. That's very good. But new name, well, so one thing is that your parents wants best for you. Other thing is that they look at you from their own mind. So what you can do, you can try a new name to start to live independent life as a man who is doing job. Well, but of course, the thing is, your parents don't want something bad for you. Always stay open to everyone trying to help you, but use your common sense as well, of course. Atarva, well, is anxiety also yours? Is the one who is doing the convincing in your mind? These thoughts of convincing also yours? Atarva, when you will come to clear seeing that nothing is yours, you will lose great, how do you say, great deal of fear. Basically, when you will when you will realize that nothing is yours, your relationship with anything in you will deeply change. You did not create your body on your own, nor did you create your mind. But through life, people start to make personal relationship with everything. You name, man, your comments somehow they blow my mind away. New name. This you name this visual visualization of that happening with you. Now it's in my mind, dude. I can't even focus on other comments. Dude, you probably were frightened. Cool kids, you are so cool of saying that. Yes, of course we can do conversation. Just sometimes some comments make me laugh. Sorry. New name, I really want to help you. And I, of course, totally don't get your situation fully. From your perspective and from your parents' perspective. And I will not be able to see that perspective. I'm from Latvia, Arjun, Chaundhari. Yes, it's lovely. Yes, Arjun Chaundhari, your name says from where are you? You're giving up yourself by your name. At Harvard, that can happen because of many reasons. But maybe at this phase of life it's just needed for you. I have been also to different phases. Some days are still like that. I just want to be more alone, naturally. And I don't seek problem in that. Just trust your body, trust your mind. They are guiding you through the life, that's all. Dude, it's really not like that. That if your mind would become awakened, maybe enlightened, it's not like that you would start to live like someone who you perceive as awakened or enlightened. We all have our unique lives, types of mind, personalities, and so on. But whatever there is in your mind, just don't try to fight it. If you want to isolate, well, do it. The content in your mind, dude, is not a problem. The problem maker is the illusion in your mind that you are the mind. Cool kids, you can try to make conversation, but you probably realize if you type just everything that comes in your mind, that's not a conversation. Sadiya, of course I fart. In silence or in noise, doesn't matter. Nope, I'm not Scandinavian. But I'm close to Scandinavia. No, opposite way. Across the sea. Germany is too far. What is across the sea to Scandinavia? Yo, yo, yo. Yo, new people. Wow, you waited for so long to comment again. Some weird people today. I guess because of Friday night. Well, sorry, Hanish Tube, that I'm giving you a hard time. But I want this to be a challenge if you really want to know. Hints? Well, it's across the sea from Scandinavia. That's the best hint I can tell to you. But it's not a secret from where I'm from. It's, I think, even in my profile somewhere. Cool kids, dude. Why would I want something from you? I hope it doesn't offend you, but are you helpful for yourself in your life, cool kids? Think about your life, how it is going on. Estonia, no. One dude already told in chat, but Estonia is close. Yes, yes, love to India, Siddhartha. Well, cool kids, what your past has to do with this moment. If you are giving me all these messages from you, well, are you in peace? Are you free in your mind from all the stuff that you are typing to me? All the stuff that is so important for you that you type it here. Yes, Siddhartha. Well, that's good, cool kids. It's not like something shouldn't be important in you, but what is your relationship with all of that is important? Where are you in these importances in your mind? Hello, Kashish. No, I'm not religious preacher. Siddhartha, you're crazy and hilarious. Well, that's fine. Everyone is different. But if you feel like you are suffering from that, from this craziness and being hilarious, if you are suffering from that, well, then you can work on it. I have no idea what Ramana was saying about anything, because I don't hold into my mind thoughts like these, what somebody has said. He probably said lots of great stuff. Every 5 minutes I turn into a philosophical Greek mythological figure. Dude, I don't know what is low cortisol. That's too scientific for me. I clearly am a person. Yes, go and change your name. No, Hanish, too. I want to know what is low cortisol. Yo, Rainor. Yadu, why you can't speak? You round-headed dude. Yes, Hanish. That's right. I mean, what stress would be left in you if you would see that thoughts about future are nothing special at all? Future itself is nothing special at all. It's just a feeling in your mind. Most of the stress, dude, lies in thinking that there is future. And this does not mean that you have to stop thinking about future. But why do you have importance in some thoughts more than other thoughts? This is the big question. Do you find certainty and safety in oneself? There is no oneself. But you should try to find self in order to come to clear seeing that there is no one self. Nothing is the self actually. Everything is objective actually. Where does one find it? Well, you, with your mind, seek it in your mind. And you come to clear seeing of who are you by observing who you are not. Become great at seeing in this present moment who you are not. No, Cosmos, sound bowl is just a spontaneous happening. I like that sound bowl. But it can be a reminder for you if you want it. Hanish, it's not like nothing is special and nothing matters. It's more like everything is special and everything matters. everything is special and everything is not special. Everything matters and everything does not matter. All of this is just how you want to put it. But it does not change the essence of the fact that you don't create anything actually in your mind. You are not the doer. What do you do when you get bored? Depends on it depends actually on, are you into self-inquiry or no? If you are into self-inquiry, the boredom can be great teacher. If self-inquiry is not for you, and if you are bored, well, do something else. Hello, Kitty. Is purpose of any importance? Just seeing you, dude, what all these levels of importances are doing with you mentally. Should you stop living because nothing is important? Totally no. It's just that people create inner mental suffering because they feel like they have to deal with all the thoughts, all the emotions. Hanistub. If your heart is open, If your eyes are open, if your mind is open, do you have to believe in something if you just notice life happening, if you just notice what is, notice existence itself? I can give you two questions. Do you have to believe in anything? And does beliefs in general has to stop? Hello Kitty, you're asking me what made me not believe afterlife. I did not say you that I believe it or not believe it. You see, you can believe in anything you want, but it will be foolish either way. I have my beliefs, but I know that those are just beliefs. These beliefs are just a play in your mind, in my mind. They don't define necessarily who you are. Well, yet they do, because all of what happens in your mind defines who you are or who you are not. How do you want to look at it? But asking me about what do I believe in, well, you will not get constant answer, because beliefs change all the time. I can believe in afterlife. Tomorrow I can not believe afterlife, and so on. And after a week, again you believe it. Those are just beliefs. Don't fall in love with them. Stay open. Stay detached. 23. Dude, don't panic, dude. Yes, Hanish, there can be lots of things. Mind is limited. Our mind is limited. Can you be okay with that? Can you be in peace by understanding that you will never know what you want to know, all that you want to know? Dude, if you are in general free of mind itself, if you see that your mind is just instrument, nothing actually more, then anything that appears in your mind is a big deal. People are so obsessed with the mind because that is natural progress in evolution, becoming obsessed with mind. Starting to live in illusion that you are independent self in your mind, and this life is specifically about you. I see some long comments. I usually don't read super long comments. Bihari dude. So the word truth is important for you. But do you see that this also is just a content in your mind? You know what is truth, that you cannot deny. You cannot deny truth. No one can deny that everything is changing, and no one can deny just the fact of being alive. Probably your mind wants something special from truth, something complex. Those all are mind's games. Hanish, bro, you can believe in anything you want. Nothing will change the process of believing in something in your mind. This is how your mind works, part of how your mind works. Communication is part of how mind works. Bihari, you say silence is everything. Well, I actually also thought that silence, this inner silence, inner emptiness, this space, is ultimate truth, higher self. But dude, actually, as long as you're doing that, something still is being missed out. Because this silence is still in your mind. It's just one side of a coin. And I was tricking myself that I will be found in inner silence. Higher self will be found, enlightenment will be found. I was tricking myself for many, many years. But I did not see that I am holding on, separating things in my mind still. Ego becomes transparent, dude. The deepest layers of ego, also spiritual ego itself. When you stop holding on to anything, including silence. Yet, this silence, well, I would say it is the greatest teacher. I would encourage everyone to dive deep into silence. Not because this silence is some final something, but it's just the greatest teacher in you. Is silence different from sound, or is the relationship between the two? There is sound, there is no sound, and there is silence. Silence is not the same as no sound. Yet all of these are in relationship with each other. They all coexist. The silence that I'm talking about, it's not like it exists only when there is no sound. But I mean, if you are concentrated onto in this inner silence, holding it in you. Something is being missed out still. Why all of you from India are not sleeping? When do you sleep? But I guess in India it's something normal. I guess it's too hot daily, and people start to live life at night. No, no, don't speak in Indian. Respect your language, but please keep the chat in English. Yes, yes, Nunam, I know that you have a large population, but all of you are here in this YouTube channel. This is just a small channel, and so many people from India who are not sleeping right now. Okay, okay, Hindi, sorry, Hello Kitty. Not all of you, new name, you get what I mean. Yes, Hello Kitty, there is new name, but he is also this Bahrut dude. Dicker Bahur. New name is a shapeshifter. Yes, Hanish, well, there are probably more people from Europe here. Maybe someone from USA. Yes, Bahur, you are exposed now, but only to 14 people. So, new name, you are not totally exposed. Hello, Yadius. Vihari, I'm from Europe, Latvia. Why you can't sleep? Is something bothering you to sleep, or you just don't want to go sleep early? There is a difference. Because I just choose to go to sleep late. I like night vibes. In Latvia it's 1 a.m. That's fine, Hello Kitty, if you don't want to be honest with us. But be honest with yourself. Siddhartha, I don't have thoughts on that. Whatever generation is here, I love it. Gen Z, Gen X and so on. Doesn't matter. The world is just fine. This life will not go viral. None of my lives will ever go viral. I'm not that dude. Just for your information, 23. Hanishtu, I don't know about what negativity you're talking about, but positive or negative, don't get tricked by these states. You think that nothing should be negative, and negativity has something to do with truth or positivity. Someday you can be positive, someday negative. After some event you can be positive, after other event negative. Someday, dude, there are dark clouds outside and storm. Someday the weather is clear. Someday your body can feel pain. Someday no. Are those days when your body is in pain something bad? No. Do you like it? No. Should there be a time when you experience only what you like? No. That's just not natural. This life is about cycles, about day and night, right or wrong, black and white, life and death, coming and going. This reality exists only because of cycles, content and emptiness. My neighbors are doing something crazy on balcony. How do I know so much about life? Well, I have open mind, that's all. I'm living the same life as you. But my mind is open enough and clear enough to see directly. Siddhartha, I don't do nothing special. But definitely my view of life has something to do with many years in deep meditation, giving up all parts of me into deep silence. Then came a point where silence gave up itself. Siddhartha, time will tell that. But I think that my mindset will never be exactly like anyone's mindset. Everyone's mind, personality, body is unique. Professionally, honestly, Hannishtub, I have no one exact profession. I shapeshift into different professions in company I work in. Whatever is needed in that company, I do it. Because that company is part of my family. I did not create that company, but it's part of my family. All I can tell to you. Yes, Hanish, go to sleep. I will go to sleep as well soon. You're definitely gonna meet me here. You know what is weird downside to streaming? You have to be careful of reminding yourself to wear your pants at home. Yes, web matrix, of course, legal business. It's super legal business. It's one of the most legal businesses there can be. Siddhartha, I live together with my wife in apartment. No web matrix. Our company is totally Latvian. Good night, Cosmos Creation. Take rest, relax deeply. Actually, falling into sleep is also such a great teacher if you can understand what the teaching is. Because actually, every moment that you live is same as falling asleep. You are not attached. Let go everything. Let process to happen. whatever is the process. Why didn't I try modeling? Well, I never tried modeling because you are the only ones that are telling me that I should try to do that. But I probably wouldn't want to be model because then too many people would tell me what to do all the time. There would be less peace, physical peace. But I don't know, man. You need calmness to satisfy your parents. That's what I get from your message. You need calmness to satisfy your parents. Okay, that's cool. Web Matrix. You know, I'm naturally into simple life. Web Matrix. Doing this, doing that, doing million things. I don't need it. Well, you can use these live streams as ASMR if you want. Yo, Monisha. No, not usually Web Matrix. Why are you asking? What's with the sandals? I mean, when it's hot summer, I wear them. But I'm not into fashion totally. Trendy clothing. Siddhartha, well, it's totally the same for many people in your age. That is natural behavior, natural pattern in life. Web Matrix, I am chill, but I don't need sandals to be chill. Okay, after 3 minutes ending this live stream, have to go to sleep. As always, at this point. Bihari, truth is not something that is different. Rights and wrongs are different. It's just how your mind wants to put it. Truth is the same for all of existence. Yet there is no truth. No truth that you should seek for. But seek for something. When you seek for something, slowly the seeker is exposed. Yes, yes, we all should sleep. Thank you, Siddhartha. You know, if I were you, of course I would search for truth. But personally, I totally don't search it. Don't hold it. Don't need it. It's just a word. And everything that is not a word, well, you will experience it if it's needed in your life. We will talk next time. Peace, everyone. Yes, yes, Mera. No, not more questions. Do you believe karma? That is good topic. Bro, my brain is at point where it just don't wants to brain anymore. Mera, I'm really sorry if you feel like that you will be left alone if I end this live stream. I don't want you to feel that way. But don't worry, Mera.